Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ ਸਤਿਨਾਮ ਕਰਤਾ ਪੁਰਖ ਨਿਰਭਉ ਨਿਰਵੈਰ ਅਕਾਲ ਮੂਰਤ ਅਜੂਨੀ ਸੈਭੰ ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦਿ ਜਪ ਆਦਿ ਸੱਚ ਜੁਗਾਦਿ ਸੱਚ ਹੈ ਪੀ ਸੱਚ ਨਾਨਕ ਹੋਸੀ ਪੀ ਸੱਚ ਬਲਿਹਾਰੀ ਗੁਰ ਆਪਨੇ ਦਿਉਹਾੜੀ ਸਦਵਾਰ ਜਿਨ ਮਾਨਸ ਤੇ ਦੇਵਤੇ ਕੀਏ ਕਰਤ ਨਾ ਲਾਗੀ ਵਾਰ ਜੇ ਸੋ ਚੰਦਾ ਉਗਵਹਿ ਸੂਰਜ ਚੜੇ ਹਜ਼ਾਰ ਏਤੇ ਚਾਨਣ ਹੋਂਦਿਆਂ ਗੁਰ ਬਿਨ ਘੋਰ ਅੰਧਾਰ ਗੁਰ ਬਿਨ ਘੋਰ ਅੰਧਾਰ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. Thank you for turning up today. All right, Doctor, some of this stuff is it will be real life examples, yeah? But we'll start off with a sort of Q&A. So let's say you were ill, yeah? We've all been to doctor, yeah? No one here probably has sort of avoided that experience in their life, yeah? When we go to a doctor, what do we actually expect to happen? Give me some things that will happen in that kind of, when you walk in and everything else, what do we expect to happen? Throw some things at me.
Long waiting time.
Okay, yeah, no. Let's just imagine this is not one of those situations, but okay, there might be a wait, yeah, before you can see the doctor. Fair enough? Okay, go ahead. What else?
You get a solution to your problem.
You get a solution to your problem. Do you think you get diagnosis first?
Yeah.
You're going to tell your problems, yeah? You're jumping ahead, you're like, oh, you solved my problems. That's like, are you from America? It's like a fast food in Canada. Okay, we'll excuse you for that. So first you get at least your diagnosis, yeah? If I spell wrong, diagnosis, don't blame me, because I can't actually see too up here. Diagnosis, okay, so you get a diagnosis, or you might have a little conversation first, and then you'll have a diagnosis, and then you get some kind of solution. Are we agreed with that? Yeah? Okay, and then there's going to be the implementation. Are you agreed with that? So, the doctor can't fix you there and then, yeah? Here's an I in there, help me. Oh. Okay. Anything else? What's going to be going through your mind? You walk in, wait a long time, you might get bored, read the crappy magazines, and then you're going to go see this doctor, and you're going to talk to him or her, and then they're going to give you the diagnosis, right? What's going through your mind? Any doubts on this doctor? Yeah, exactly. Yo, we're going to get you operated on tomorrow. Yeah? And if you guys are going to have like, whoa, I'm not sure. What do we have this thing? There's something called in science like this. Seek another opinion, yeah, verification on the doctor. So you guys are going to do that as well, right? When you do that, when I work out if I trust his doctor, you know how it is in India. In Indians over here will especially understand. To seek us, oh, I got this problem. They'll give you the whole everybody's a doctor in India. You just got to go and tell someone you got a problem. They'll give you the whole medicine, what you got to do next day morning until the next day and everything. They'll give you the whole solution. Whereas in the West, so they'll say, I think you should go and see a doctor. Yeah. So there's a little bit of verification on the person who's giving you this to make sure they're not actually just telling you whatever they think is right. Yeah. So there's going to be in your mind before you do this implementation, from about here, right? You're going to be doing some kind of verification. Yeah. Right. And what would you verify? What would you? Let's say you go to doctor says, sounds like appendicitis. Yeah, how is he going to prove it to you that it's, and how are you going to trust that person? Go.
Wouldn't you ask him? What is it?
Yeah, so he's going to explain it to you, right? So the diagnosis, the explanation, yeah, it makes sense. I don't think the explanation has an I inside it. But what else?
It's going to like match your symptoms.
Okay, yeah, symptoms, yeah. So it makes explanation is going to be sensible, yeah. Just for that sensible, realistic, yeah. Okay, what else? Is that enough for you? What else you got? Go on.
Maybe like do tests and stuff, like blood tests or X-rays and stuff.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So they're going to test you. But what else? I'll put that down. I'm not sure what that fits into my analogy, but I'll squeeze it in there somehow. What about the idea that you're going to look up on that wall and see his qualifications, innit? Over here it's all right, innit? You're going to go to doctor. You think doctor's got a degree, but je to see India hai yeah, you're going to have to be checking this guy as well. Say, is this banda actually got a degree? Because you know what, the law is not as easy here. Things are quite like, you know, you can trust a bit more. In India, you can't actually trust this person. They're going to be like verified or qualified. They might even be a doctor. It might be doing operation every day, and you find out, you know, what's their qualification. So there's going to be a test where you're going to have some kind of qualification. Okay, I'm giving an example. You go to doctor. Doctor goes, like builder comes to your house. Builder goes, it's going to cost you. Yeah, you have to do this, this, and this. You seek a second opinion. Part of the reason is you're not sure the incentives of the doctor. Now, I don't know if you watch that program in India. What's it called? Amir Khan has a chat show. What's it called? Really good one. It's in Hindi though. Huh? Satyamev Jayate. Very nice program. And he did this whole program about medicine in India, innit? And what were they doing in India? Doctors were prescribing operations that were unnecessary. Why? Paisa, yeah? You have to cough up for it. You have to cough up for their operation. You might not even need it, but they'll do it anyway. They might tell you need so the incentives of the doctor are going to be of concern to you, isn't it? Is this person incentivized to fix me, or is this person incentivized to give me, you know, just keep me ill? Like they could just want to operate too much on you, so that you sort of fall, you know, you just sort of pay money, or they might be incentivized to keep you ill, so you keep buying medicine of them. So they might be able, if they fix you with a cheap medicine right now, you're never going to come back. But they give you like a sort of expensive medicine, and every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, you got to go back and have it checked, and you can stay ill for longer. They don't care about you, but they can make money out of you. Is that a realistic thing that could happen in the real world? Yeah? And so therefore you're probably going to research the medicine they prescribe as well. Is it going to fix you? Is this the best medicine out there? Sometimes in the West, yeah, patients are having to fight to get the right medicine as well. They're saying, I want that medicine, I was being proven to be better than this medicine, but you're giving me this because it's cheaper, because you don't care that much about me. Yeah? Alright. So let's look at this if you had a guru, right? So Guru Sahib says in Bani, you know this word of bad, have you heard this vad and bad, yeah? So mera bad Guru Govinda. Yeah? Doctor. Vad means doctor. So it says mera bad Guru Govinda. Guru is my doctor. Exactly, it says it, yeah? So the first thing here, we put the Guru, doctor. Okay? Then, what he says, the Shabad goes like this: Mera bad Guru Govinda, Har Har Naam, Aukhad Mukh Deva, Kate Jam Ki Phanda. Exact translation, yeah? Not exact quote. So translation is like this: Mera bad Guru Govinda. The Guru is my doctor, and you might say like the Guru, divine Guru, yeah? Govinda is probably easiest translation. The divine Guru is my doctor. Okay? And Har Har Naam. Har Har Naam. We put a little I there, because it's actually written with an I. Naam. Aukhad. Aukhad means? Anybody?
Difficulty?
No, that's Okha. Aukhad means the medicine. Har Har Naam Aukhad Mukh Deva. Okay? So, Naam is the medicine. Aukhad Mukh Deva. Where does he put the medicine? In the mouth, yeah? So the delivery is in the mouth, okay? Okhad, mukh deva, mukh is your mouth, yeah? Kate jamki phanda, right? So the result this side, and then cuts, kate, noose, jamki phanda, noose of death. Okay, this is what the Shabad just said, yeah? Guru is my doctor, Har Har Naam is a medicine, delivery was in the mouth, the result was cuts the noose of death. This is what Guru is describing himself as, yeah? So let's break this down. So what's the diagnosis then? You walk into doctor, Hanji, Guruji, Meruna, Rab milna hai, I'm trying to work out what the point of my life is. I don't know, why am I here? Maybe that might be the reason you go to the doctor. You don't see the Guru to say I'm physically ill. Some people might do, but generally, the reason people look to a divine Guru is in the title, innit? Gu, darkness, Ru, light. You're looking for some kind of enlightenment to work out what is the purpose of my life, why am I here? Right? And then Guru says, have a seat, and I'll tell you the diagnosis. The diagnosis is this. Look, you got a noose of death around your neck. Yeah? You were trapped in a circle of life and death. Yeah? Don't laugh. This is us. And there's a noose around our neck. Yeah? And over here are all the different animals. So we've just now gone, we've gone through 8.4 million different life cycles. Gone through 84 lakh June, yeah? 84 is 84, yeah? Lakh, 100,000, so 8.4 million June. We've gone through 8.4 million lives, and now, sounds like a tire blowing in the wind, we've now been blessed with a human life. This is the waqt, this is the season we've all been lucky enough to get the human life. Yeah? So this is what is life, yeah? Life is this opportunity out of 8.4 to actually get out of this circle, break free, get out. Otherwise, you know, like when you have those little things, you're getting the ball to go around the little thing, yeah? And there's only one way out, and then you just have to kind of wriggle, and finally you can get in. And if you're like me and not very good at those games, you just throw it away, say forget it, meto honani, yeah? But this is the only way, the only chance to get out of this cycle. That's the noose of death. The only chance to get out of that as a human being. So that's the diagnosis, yeah? That's the first part of the story. He gives you, right, you got this problem. Then the Salute Maharaj says, the medicine is Naam. But in Bani it says, Homme dirag roga hai. Homme is a disease. Yeah? So Guru is telling you one another part of that disease that we got. The disease is ego. Homme. Have you heard this word before? Put your hands up if you've heard this word before. Okay, less than a half the class, right? So we're not doing too doing too good. How me. Why have I put a little dot there? Because it's actually two words together. Who knows what ha means?
Me?
Yeah, I. Ha kurbane jao meherwana, ha kurbane jao, ha kurbane jao tera ke lain jo tera na. I am a sacrifice. I. Me. Yeah? So I, me. Our literal disease, Guru Sahib says, I, me. Right? So his prescription is just giving you a diagnosis, yeah? What Bani says, because I can't just give you one quote and give you the thing. I have to give you because Guru's giving you the whole diagnosis, but in Guru Granth Sahib Ji, innit? Guru Granth Sahib is our Guru. So then what does it describe? It says, Homme is the biggest disease, I am me. Right? And then Maharaj says, Homme naave naal viruddh hai. Doina vase ek thai. Homme is opposed. Virudh, you know what virudh means? Yeah. Those guys from India probably know. Virudh means opposed. So Homme, like if you put Homme here in a boxing ring, who's going to the other side? Naam. Homme and Naam, they oppose to each other. Yeah? Homme naave naal viruddh hai, doina vase ek thai. So the two of them can't stay in one place. Either you got Naam or you got Homme. If you got in your family, you got people that don't get along too well, yeah? One comes into the room, the other one gets up and walks out. Yeah? They're like this. They don't like staying in the same place. They can't. They are opposed to each other. You either can be in Homme, I, me, or you can be in Naam. And Guru is giving the conclusion with there, Har Har Naam. So if you bring this in, then Homme leaves. You get me? Yeah? Well, but this is the disease. So the disease is this, and Guru Sahib gives you the solution, the medicine, which is Homme, because that takes the Naam out. Yeah? Har Har Naam. And what is Naam then? Anybody has it, I guess?
Guru Mantra.
Okay, Guru Mantra. But what does it actually mean? Okay, that's the kind of description of it. What is it? What is it? Like, what's the concept? What's ki kar rahe hain? Hanji. No, again, that's how, innit? That's how. The second part of that sentence was the best bit, to getting closer to God. So what is Naam? What is the idea of Naam? Ki hai. What does it really mean deep down? No, what does it mean? Like, what does it mean? Ki Naam mil gaya. Okay, good. We're getting somewhere. Enlightenment. Yeah? Enlightenment. What kind of enlightenment? So it's like light shining out of your face. You're like a big light bulb walking around. What are we looking at?
Spiritual and not.
Huh?
Spiritual and not.
Okay, what does it mean? Hanji. Sorry? Vaheguru. Sorry? Anyone else?
Is it like the best one?
Okay, we're getting close now. So the thing is, the story of the soul is not complete with just this picture. Where did we come from? At the end of the smallest var in Bani, Basant ki var, it's about 3 shabas long. Yeah? If Singh could bring it up, bring it up on your phone, yeah? Basant ki var. Right at the end of that, Maharaj gives you a sort of under sort of explanation. He says, Jiste upajay nanaka. Yeah? And I think the last part, I've forgotten the last part. But Maharaj basically says, where you've come from, upajaya, where you've come out from, you go back into it.
Jiste upajaya nanaka soi phir hua.
Soi phir hua. So, the thing is where do you go back to? You go back to ik. The escape is to ik. So where did we come from? Come from the ik. Jiste upajaya nanaka soi phir hua. It's very clear. What are we then? So that's part of the diagnosis, isn't it? What are you? What are we? We've come from the One. So inside us is the light of the One. Kirtan Sohila Maharaj says, Sab meh jot, jot hai soe, tiske chanan, sab meh chanan hoye. Sab meh jot. Every single being, animate or inanimate, sab meh jot. Human, animal, sab meh jot. Jot hai soe. He is a jot. He is the light. Tiske chanan, the light of that one, shining of that, the brightness of that light, sab meh chanan hoye. Every single being has that light of the One inside them. So where we come from the One. Jiste upajay nanaka soi phir hua. So the escape means to go back, to break free of this, but not to stop being human, to break free of the cycle of life and death, mukti. You can't be walking around with mukti. You could be walking around and you're free of this life cycle because you've realized the One. Kithe? Where is the One? I just said, Sab meh jot, where is it? Inside. So there's not a physical thing where you go, whoo. It's inside, androi. So it's going back home. Home is where we come from, yeah? This is home, isn't it, where we come from? Just stay upajaya. Where you come up, upaj means to come up. So this is going home. This path is to go back home. So Guru Sahib says in Bani as well, you might have heard this, Jaisa Satguru Sunida, Taiso hi main deet, Vichhadya mele Prabhu, Har darge ka baseet. As the Guru made me listen, what I'm talking now is Bani, yeah? So you listen to Guru's words and his wisdom, yeah? Taiso hi main deet, that's what I saw. First I heard it, and then I realized it was true. Vichhadya mele Prabhu. He joins the separated ones. So what's our physical state? We are separated. And what you guys got to the kind of conclusion was, Naam means connection back to the one. So Naam is Milap, Naam is Sanjog, Naam is Milna. So Naam is the opposite of Home. So what is Home? Vicharna. Separation. Saying I, me, me is not saying you. So you don't know him. When you're living in Home or Durya, because you're not connected to him. You're saying, you still think, I, me. But when you got here, you're touching him and you feel part of him, then you feel like we or me and you. Tu karta, tu hua. Kabirji says, tu karta, as I said you, I became you. Tu karta, tu hua. Mujh mein reha na hu. Hu is like, ha. Inside me, the I didn't remain. The I didn't remain, and I became you. I kept saying your name, and I became you. So Naam is to connect. And dekho sare aakho Vaheguru. Bolo Vaheguru. Aakha band kar 2 minute se just say Vaheguru. 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 Maharaj is saying that some people say Vaheguru and they feel Vaheguru. And some people say Vaheguru and they don't feel Vaheguru. So the bolna isn't the key part. The key part is a connection. To connect. And that connection, Maharaj tells us physically it's an experience that takes place. It's not some kind of airy fairy story, banda ke lagao, feeling one with God. Maharaj says specifically, like you see the world with your eyes, you hear the world with your ears, you will feel God from Dasandwar, up here. The 9 doors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, and 2 below. They're doors of perception. Eyes see, ears hear, mouth. Now, what's this for? To connect to the one. So it's a physical experience. Yeah? And what's the medicine is that? So chanting the name, Har Har, as in God. Har means Haryavali. Haryavali means to make you green. Yeah? Hari karna. So ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਉਹ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਸੁੱਕੀ ਹੋਈ ਹੈ. It's like a sukre hoya beej, hai na? It's not doing nothing. Have you seen some plants that bichara you think throw it away? But if you take care of it, it becomes blossoms. It blossoms and then you are at your full potential. The seed has a potential. Without the water, without those things, it does not grow. Yet if you water it, if you look after it, give it the nice soil, then it will grow and it will blossom into its full potential, which is that plant. So for us, our full potential is to become a fully realized being, to walk with God inside us. Right? Har Har Naam. And what Maharaj says is, O Khud Mukhdeva. What did we say? We called Vaheguru with our mouth, innit? So he says, He'll give you the medicine into your mouth. Ki tusi japoge. You will say Vaheguru. Yeah? And that will be the medicine. You will yourself administer the medicine, but His kirpa will make you say it. Those that didn't come today, they never said those Vahegurus. Those that leave from here today and don't carry on repeating, for they didn't take the medicine. Those that went to the doctor and said, Dasso, na ki kara? And he gave the medicine. Fir o khange. And the result will be, it will cut the noose of death, because, I'll explain to you why it's a cut in the noose of death. You see over here, we live, we die, we live, we die, we live, we die, we live, we die. Every time we die, then means you have to come back into birth. The death causes us to be reborn. But here, when we die, body dies, soul does not die. Soul is free of this cycle. So it doesn't die again. Don't go into reincarnation again. That is a noose of death. The noose of life of death is cut and the soul lives forever on. Yeah? In another dimension where it doesn't need a body. Yeah? His Guru is giving us like the diagnosis here, yeah? I'm going to give you a few more examples because I wrote some out. You know? Now, what's funny is cutting the noose of death. What does that sound a bit like? It sounds a bit like immortality. Like live forever. Sounds a bit like immortality, isn't it? Yeah? So, what's that in Punjabi? What's death in Punjabi? Okay, how would you say, what else can you say? Right. Mortality, mrit. You know this word? Mrit? Mritya? Mritya? Is it all those people in India would definitely know this word? Yeah? Mritya means death. Yeah? Is the opposite of. Like, Amrit. Look at the word Amrit, yeah? Not Amrit, as we have nowadays in the West, yeah? Amrit. Like, give me some other words, like got at the front. Juni. Juni means this life cycle. This is a June. 84 lakh June. Juni, outside of the June life cycle. Amrit. It's not. It's Amrit. Not to die again. To live forever. And guess where Amrit is put? When Maharaj gives Amrit, guess where it's put? You drink it. Har har na aukhud mukh deve. Kaate jamki phanda. Gives you Amrit. So it's all there. It's telling you, look, go to the Guru. Maharaj, I want to be your chela. What is a Sikh? Is a chela of the Guru. The word chela means Sikh. Do you all accept it? Maharaj says, Reh nahi rahe, so oh Sahib, main uska chela. So chela and a Sikh, same meaning, agreed? Yeah? So we're chela, and we've got a Guru, teacher, master, Sahib. Sahib chela, same as Sikh Guru. Agreed? Guru is Sahib, Guru you call him, Maharaj, Guru Sahib. So the word is there, and then Sikh is a chela. So when the chela goes up to the Sahib and goes, Main thoda chela, I want to be your servant, I want to serve you, then he goes, Aaja fir, get parti in my forge. And then he puts Amrit into their mouth and cuts away the noose of death. Literally, Guru Sahib does that with their power. Okay, now, a lot of people, yeah, they find Sikhi a bit hard. Would you agree with me? Yeah? Agreed, yeah? Alright. And it seems it's a bit hard, isn't it? And you're thinking, oh man, couldn't it just be simpler? Are there people that make Sikhi a bit simpler? They sort of look like they're Sikhs, they talk Bani, but they're not really Sikhs. They say, oh, it's alright, it ain't that hard, it's a bit easier. Like, for example, Radha Swamis, good example, yeah? They still talk about Bani. You've heard these people, Radha Swamis, yeah? Now, but they don't tell you you've got to do any kind of red. There's no kind of early morning wake up and do Japji Sahib, Jap Sahib, so ye, evening Rara Sahib, Kirtan Soira. So what the Guru is doing is, although he's giving you this, Har Har Naam Aukhud Mukh Deve, he then gives us, right, a prescription. Diagnosis he's given us, you've got homemade disease, you're separated from God. Solution is, you need to get connected to God, you need to say Vaheguru. And then he also gives us the implementation, which could be Rahat, a daily discipline of taking medicine. So wake up in the morning, take loads of medicine. 5 of these parts, that's your medicine in the morning. Then in the evening, make sure you take 1 more of this Rarasai part, and at night time, take 1 more. And during the day, make sure you don't eat the wrong things, do the wrong things. Now if you went to a doctor and he gave you 5 pills for the morning, 1 more in the afternoon, and 1 more at night time, and told you got to avoid certain foods, certain drinks, you got to avoid doing certain activities, would that look like a normal prescription? Your doctor goes, here's the things you need, yeah? And you think, you know what, if I took the prescription, I might actually get fixed up. Agreed? Yeah? And Guru Sahib gives us a prescription. He gives us rahat. And he says, if you live this rahat, your solution is there. You will get solved. Because Bani is Naam. Yeah? But sometimes you go to some other people and they say, you know, I'm a great doctor. Come to me. I'm a better doctor than that other doctor. Come to me. And then we go there and he goes, don't worry. They just made it sound really hard. It's not that hard. All you got to do, yeah, you go there, you're like, I'm really ill. I've got this disease. He goes, don't worry. Make sure you give 10% of your income to me, right, and I'll fix you. You say, oh, what's the medicine? Don't worry about the medicine. I'm the doctor. I'll sort you out. How many of you guys are going to trust that doctor? You're going to be, hold on, mate. I'll give you 10% of my money. Why? Well, how come it's so easy if I go through you? Every other doctor says to me, I got work really hard to get cured. Ain't easy. You're telling me it's really easy. All I got to do is pay you money. How many of you are going to be a bit like, I'll come back to you. Let me just think about this for a little while. The problem is, right, is that people don't actually assess the doctor. What's happening now is people out there are making it really easy for us. They say, don't worry, just give us 10% of your income and you don't have to worry about it. You just don't have too much rehat, don't have to do much part. You can eat what you want, drink what you want, blah, blah, blah. But as long as you believe in me, I'll save you. That's what's happening. And who's falling for that? A lot of people. If you treated him like a doctor, you wouldn't trust him. So you'd be like, this doesn't sound right. This sounds like it's too easy. You know? Obviously I must have a disease. What's the solution? Daily keep my mind in Naam. Daily staying in Naam. And how easy is it to forget Naam? Very easy. So surely first thing in the morning I should put a big bunch in. Yeah? Big bunch of medicine in the morning. Then I go out and face the world, and the world is going to kill my Naam, yeah? I'm going to have to work, but the world is going to keep reminding me not about God, but about the world. Paisa, Maya, Parvar, all the problems. And then when I finish my work, and I come home in the evening, I'm going to remind myself about you. Yeah? Go back. But not for too long, because I've got things to do. Got kids to look after and stuff. And then, at night time before I go to sleep, I'm going to remember you again, so that in the morning, or all night, I'll be thinking about you. In the morning, I'll wake up hopefully, and say your name, and do your prayer. Ehe vas taji nahi jai. Neta rak urtaru. He gives us nita name. Yeah? The thing is when we go to doctors give us a very easy life, we don't assess them like we would do a normal doctor. Yeah? And the thing here, for me, is that I remember I met this Radha Swami guy, and I said to him, Paji, he goes, I'm a Radha Swami. I said, that's nice. I said, do you mind me asking? Because, I was like, what's your ret? I never knew. I said, what's your ret? Do you do part in the morning? You know what his answer was? It's a really funny answer. He goes, oh, no, we have no such restriction. I said, oh, no such restriction, yeah? And I said, you don't have a restriction. Do you have a prescription? And he goes, no. What do you mean? I said, but my guru, he's like my doctor, isn't it? So he gives me a prescription that I've got to take every day. And then it's a path to get better. Is your guru not give you a path to get better? He goes, no. And I didn't know what to say to him. I felt like he'd been cheated. I felt like I was trying to get better, but he wasn't actually trying to get better. He was trying to reassure himself that he's not going to be in trouble because his guru's going to save him. Yeah? And in a way, it's kind of being cheated, isn't he? Because Bart, when it starts to work, Gurbani, is really powerful. So the Sikh doesn't read Japji Sahib with like a power on their head. They say, Wah, Japji Sahib da vela aa gaya. I get 20 minutes to read Japji Sahib. Kids come and to disturb you, they say, oh, get out, I'm trying to do Japji Sahib. This is my time. I want to read my part. So initially the part might be hard, just like initially the medicine is a bit hard. But when we start to have the medicine after some time, the benefit comes, and then all the Bani starts to taste nice. Starts to taste very nice. And then it becomes like nice medicine. We like taking the medicine. And also, we see the benefit to ourselves. Throughout the day, we get the benefit. Okay? Now, a lot of people complain about the doctor, don't they? They go, oh, my doctor, man. What a mission. But then sometimes you get some people that go to the doctor and they go, my doctor is very good. He's very strict. He checks up on me all the time. Doesn't let me get unwell. He takes care of me, makes sure that I do what I'm supposed to do. But these other doctors, they don't phone you that much. Sort of leave you alone, give you the medicine, hanji jao ji, saal baad aa jana. What is that? Patient care? Is that good patient care? So a doctor that cares about you more, right? He'll keep a check-up on you. Make sure you're doing all right. Make sure you're keeping your red. Make sure you're actually doing your medicine. So in a way, what the people that want to get operated on, they go into a doctor and they go, you know what, doctor? Got a broken leg, yeah? You got to fix it, or I've got some liver disease. But you can't cut my skin. They tell the doctor, you can't do certain things to me because I can't cope with that. Mere vaste bahut aukha hai. So please fix me without actually operating upon me. Would you do that to a doctor? Would you go to a doctor? The doctor goes, you know what? It's cancer, bruv. Yeah, we're going to have to cut that bit of this. It's going to be taken out and then you're going to get better. Would you ever say to the doctor, but you can't operate upon me? I can't cope with that. To get better, we must be willing to accept the advice of the doctor. What's required to get better. And not what we think we need. Because what's the problem here? Who's the ill person? Us. Who's the one who can fix us? The doctor. So apply that same principle to the Guru. Turn up and say, I don't know what's wrong with me. What's it going to take? And you go home, you think about it and you go, you know what? Makes sense. Cool. What I was explaining to you here about the Naam and staying your mind, not letting your mind stay in I, me, but letting your mind stay in Naam, having the medicine, keeping your mind focused on Rabb, having the experience of God and getting that to be more and more powerful. Does this look like suspiciously like a very good diagnosis and explanation for our current situation? Isn't it? Now the question here is, you got to check the doctor. Yeah? What's his qualification? What's his incentives? This is really important. Check the doctor. Now, if Guru Sahib was on this thing, what's his qualification? Who made him Guru?
God.
Yeah. Guru Nanak Dev Ji is unique. Kabir Ji had a Guru. Ramanand Ji had a Guru. Farid Ji had a Guru. All the people in Guru Granth Sahib Ji had a Guru apart from one. Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Guru Nanak Ji never had a physical Guru. You know, people say, Sare Thand same sige. No. In Guru Granth Sahib Ji gives you like a category. First come the Gurus, then comes Kabir Ji, then come the other Gurus. All the other Bhagats, they actually ranked in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. When you go through a rag, the first Shabads are by Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and then comes Guru Angad, then Guru Amar Das Ji, and then last will come after the Gurus will come Bhagat Kabir Ji. They're actually Shromani Bhagat, it's Bhagat Kabir Ji. The big difference between our Gurus and the rest of the Bhagats is that Guru Nanak Dev Ji never had a Guru. Who made them Guru? Vaheguru, direct. Guru Nanak Dev Ji was in the river, they disappeared. You know the story? Yeah? No one could find them. When they came out, they were on a mission. They were made the Guru. They went into Sachkhand, to the presence of God. And God says, I make you Guru now. Go out and spread this word. Guru Sahib was given Amrit. They were given Amrit by God. And they came out and they gave Amrit to the Sikhs. And by then I was one of those Sikhs who took Amrit. And that line of Amrit is spread, gone all the way through to the Khasa Panth now. All the Gurus are Amritari, just to remind you. Because the word Amrit means this. All the Gurus were mukt. They were mukt. They were not going to come back into this Jamki Panda. They were free. They were immortal. They didn't die. Physical body died. The Guru didn't die. People have met Guru Nanak Dev Ji now. Yeah? Millions of years from now, people will still be meeting Guru Nanak Dev Ji. They did not die. They lived on forever. All the Gurus are still around. Kidhar nahi gaye? Those people that can see them, they can see them. Many Mahapurukhs have had darshan of all the Gurus. So, imagine you went into everybody was diseased. There's a line in Bani which says, Jo jo dise, so rogi. Rogi means the disease, but rog means disease, yeah? When it says, Jo jo dise, so rogi. Everybody I see is diseased, Maharaj says. Jo mein dekhda na, whoever I see, they're diseased. Then Maharaj says, Rog rahet mera Satguru Jogi. The only person who's free from disease is my Satguru. Now, imagine you live in a world where everybody had a disease. Everybody was ill with this disease. It'd be normal, wouldn't it, to be diseased? You agree with me? What do we know about what's normal? Normal is whatever the world tells you, innit? Yeah? So everybody's diseased. But suddenly one day you see somebody who's cured. You see this person, but you don't know what cured means because you've never seen anybody who's been cured. You just see somebody who looks very different. Very, very different from everybody else. And actually looks better, healthier, happier. And you walk up to them and you say, what is it about you that is not with us? Why are you different? And they go, oh, you know what? Everybody's got a disease, but I got cured. You're like, nah. He goes, you go, and then he goes, no, I got a doctor, I'll take you. Come, I'll take you to doctor, he'll get you fixed up as well. You say, chalo, dekhi denge. We'll go up then, check this doctor out, innit? So you go down to the doctor, and around the doctor, you'll find two types of people. Loads of people that are very diseased. Yeah? And some people that are on the mend. Now the thing is when we go to Gurdwara nowadays, we see a lot of people that are diseased. And these diseased people, they're not actually taking the medicine. Like that time. A lot of people were hanging around gurus hoping, ki tusi udar kar do. Asi kuch karna nahi. We're not going to actually follow you, but you just do kirpa upon us and then we'll be sorted. They didn't want to be operated upon, they just wanted to get better. Happens nowadays as well. People go to Gurdwara, they matha take, they Maharaj, kirpa karo. Yeah? Hukumnama comes from Guru Maharaj, they don't want to follow the Hukumnama. Samajh lo na, you go to Guru Sahib, say, Maharaj, I'm a doctor, to go to doctor and say, I'm really ill, doctor gives you a prescription. To see padoi na, crawl it up, thanks very much doc, I'm going to get better now. Did you read what he said? Hukumnama is the order of the Guru when we do Ardas. How many people have been to a function where there was a program for some kind of Ardas, and then the Gyani read out something after the Ardas? Put your hands up if you've seen that bit. Gyani read out something. How many people understood what they said? Not a lot of hands. So Guru Granth Sahib Ji is designed in this way. You go to Guru Granth Sahib Ji, you do Ardas, you say, Maharaj, give me your bhajan, give me your hukum. And then you do Ardas, and then after the Ardas, they give the Guru's hukum. And what do we do as a community? We just ignore that hukum. We say in Bani, Sadguru jagta hai deo. The Guru is awake. Guru sutta nahi. Maharaj speaks, but what have we done? Muted it. We're not ourselves listening. What can a Guru do if the Sikhs are at fault? So what's the first hukam of Japji Sahib? After we get to the first part, Maharaj just goes into 3 steps. There's 4 bodies on the first one, 4 bodies on the second one. Can anybody guess what the first step is? 4 bodies on this in Japji Sahib. Then 4 bodies, there's 4 bodies hone aane. You heard that part? Sunaya Siddh Peer Surna, Sunaya Tarat Valaka, Sunaya Deep Lo Patal. 4 bodies on listening, on just listening. Now your tutors have got a problem with some of you guys when you're not concentrating and listening. The tutors say, oi, get off the phone, get off this and look, listen. Yeah? Listen. The first step is to listen. But also listening involves comprehension. You cannot listen if you didn't comprehend. That's why you look at somebody, you're like, I'm not understanding what you're saying. They repeat it. They repeat it until you actually listen to it. Doesn't mean you've accepted it. It just means you've listened to it. So if somebody's speaking in a foreign language, if I start speaking to you right now in Chinese, you're not going to understand anything. Koi fayda nahi. The hukamnama is taking place in Gurdwara. Sikhs either don't understand it because no one's explained to them, or they do understand it but they're not listening to it. They've ignored Guru Sahib. They've left. So we're going to a doctor, all of us. We're not taking the medicine. We're not taking the prescription in the slightest. So you're in a situation where everybody's diseased. You go up to the doctor and you see 2 types of people. One type of people are getting better, right? And they're healthy and they seem to be getting better. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the rehat, yeah? Why do we do certain things that we do? I'm going to relate it to the doctor analogy. So you go to the doctor and you see he's in the center, right? And there's one group of people here and the other group of people here. This group are ill. And that's to be expected. That ill people are going to go see a doctor, right? But then you've got people that are getting better on the road to recovery, yeah? Some of these lot are not. What happens often is we get discouraged by seeing the ill people. Say, oh, this sare maadi hai ne. Yeah, go to Gurdwara and it's full of people that are ill that aren't taking the medicine. So we get discouraged. Yeah, like on a Sunday afternoon, 1 o'clock, going to Gurdwara, and you're like, is this a religion of spirituality and Naam? Because what you see is people rushing about trying to have langar, people at the front shouting at you. Maybe you see fights in the Gurdwara. How many people have seen arguments in the Gurdwara? Yeah. And how many people nowadays when they go to Gurdwara, they're like, wow, it's so inspiring, man. Sikhs are like so amazing, you know, the Sikhs of the old days, they're right here. It seems a little bit uninspiring nowadays, yeah? Seems like foreign language, yeah? So, this is a symptom of ill people surrounding the Guru. The problem is, there are people that are better on the road to recovery. But the key is, when you ever get uninspired, is to hang out with the people that are getting better. And not the people that are ill, but aren't taking the medicine. What would you call this then? Hanging out with the people that are on the road to recovery. Or once in a while, meeting someone who's fully cured. It'd give you inspiration if you were ill. Like if you're ill with cancer, you have patient support groups. But if your patient in there is like not bothered at all, let's say you were an ill person, yeah? And you have like cancer, you would go to patient support groups because it's hard dealing with cancer, right? Now there's going to be some people in there that are going to be disruptive influences. They're not taking their medicine and just turn up to the patient support group. Not getting better, they keep moaning about it. They're not getting better. And what's going to happen? At some point, the person in charge of the patient support group is going to say, if you can't take your medicine, please leave. You're depressing everybody else. Yeah? Agreed? And there's going to be some people though that are better and they come back in once in a while and they'll do a talk to these people who are ill and they go, you know, I started off like you 10, 15 years ago and I started taking medicine and I got better. Yeah? In the Sikhi context, what would you call this patient support group?
Gurmukh.
Yeah, good. Sad Sangat. Sadhuan di Sangat. Sant Sangat. Santa di Sangat. Yeah? People that are on the mend. People that are walking the path. Yeah? And what would you call these ill people? Manamukhs. Yeah? Ain't making no one's life better. Right? And what would you call the people that are fixed? Totally not without this disease of homme. Those people that haven't got, who are fully in Naam realize Brahm Gyanis, isn't it? Mahapurukhs. Yeah? Mahapurukhs are those people that are already cured. Yeah? And they come back and tell us all about it. Now, the Mahapurukhs are a bit like the doctor. The Mahapurukh's fully cured, and the Mahapurukh is like the Guru in a way because he can tell you how to get better. Because when it comes kitta, yeah? And he's done it and got better, and it comes and tells you this is the tariqah to get better. And funnily enough, all the Mahapurukhs seem to give the same medicine. And all the Gurus give the same medicine. Have a rahat, sad sangat, keep your mind focused on your goal. Don't fall off the track. Don't eat certain things. Don't drink certain things. This is a discipline, and you will get better. Consistency of message of all the people that are actually free of the disease. So who should we listen to? The people that are ill, not trying to get better? The people that don't even know about the medicine? Or those people that have got the wrong incentives? These people that they don't give you the solution. They don't even give you any explanation. They just say, follow me and I'll sort you out. The consistency of the message is there, isn't it? Look at Kabir ji, Farid ji, all the people in Guru Granth Sahib ji are agreed upon the way. Yeah? 36 people in Guru Granth Sahib ji agree. They're from different religions, they all agree, this is the path. And the word in Guru Granth Sahib ji is Sant Ka Marg, the road of the saints. You might say, the road to recovery. Yeah? The road to recovery, and you look to the front to those people to inspire you who are already cured. And not look back at the people that are ill. You don't have to look sideways too much either. Not too good for you. Look forwards at those that are well. Now, once you start to take the medicine, initially, you know, like if it's Okha medicine, it's going to be hard, isn't it? You know, if you imagine like 5 medicines, but you have after effects, but your body gets used to it after some time, innit? But what keeps us in like getting better? Like let's say, you know, has anybody, by the way, gone to a doctor, gotten medicine, and then not kept up? I'll put my hand up. I've not kept up, yeah? But what gives us, when something, what keeps us actually staying to a track? What is the reason why we might stick to the medicine plan? Give me some things that might.
To get better?
Sorry?
To get better, like
Yeah.
when you recover?
Yeah. So you get some proof, yeah? Suddenly start getting better. Right? So basically, when you start to get some Naam, because remember Bani is full of quotes that say Naam do. Give me name. Again and again, है ना? We ask him, Naam do, Naam do. Yeah? Because this thing is not like a bang, you're cured. Yeah? It's a gradual thing. It's like you're on this side of the wall, and on the other side it's just like, it's the window. You know, like you got windows full of dirty. And what do? You start rubbing away at the window, and then holly, little bit of light pierces through, and then all you got to do is keep rubbing. The thing is, the dirt is falling on there as well. As you rub, more dirt's falling on there. So you rub faster and faster. But over time, less dirt starts falling, because you're less dirt you're throwing in, because you've got a good red. At the same time, you're rubbing better and better. You're getting better at cleaning, and more light is coming through, and you're getting more and more Naam. Yeah, it's not like a bang thing. It's a gradual process of enlightenment. And even Japji Sahib will lay out to you. If you go to Japji Sahib playlist, from number 32, Pauri 32, Ik do jibo lakh ho hai, lakh hove lakh vis. Yeah? Lakh lakh geda akhi hai, ek naam jagdish. If I had not just one tongue, I had 20 tongues, not just 20 tongues, I had 2 million tongues, what would I do? Say your name. Ek naam jagdish. Et rahe pat pavdiyan chadiye hoye 21. This raha, this rasta, are the pauriyan. Take these steps on this path. Chadiye hoye 21. Chadiye hoye 21. You become one with the one. This is the path. But from 32 it goes through 7 steps. From 32. And then it goes to Panch Khands. You got 32, Pauri, then 33rd, about Akhan Joj, Penajor. And then you got Taram Khand, Gyan Khand, Saram Khand, Karam Khand, and then Sach Khand. Maharaj lays out the track, shows you the whole thing. I can't do it in detail now because you haven't got the time. Maharaj is giving you the whole diagnosis, laying out the solution and the implementation of it. How will that spiritual progress be? Shubh Ichha, the right desire to say God's name. Shubh Vichar, the right thinking. And then how to get to Taram Khand and Gyan, enlightenment. And all of it comes back to this, Naam. Deeper and closer to the one that made you. And always it's an experience-based thing. It's always experience-based. None of it is to do with outside coming and telling you, you must do this, or else you will be bad and you will burn in hell. It's not fear-based, it's experience-based. So the experience of the medicine motivates you to have some more. Yeah? But the thing is, hanging out with the people that are better makes you take the medicine more. So you've got to get Sadh Sangat. So the way is hard. But even if you went to doctor support group and you said, Doc, I really want to get better, all they're going to say to you is, here's the medicine, here's the way it works. If you stick to this plan, keep motivated, do the plan I'm telling you, you will get better. And have the experience, you will get better. Okay. Now, some people, right? Some people say, what about the doctor? Maybe he's diseased as well. How do we know that he's not diseased? Now, you know a hospital is full of ill people, yeah? Agree with me? No one really wants to go to hospital. Even when we go to visit somebody in hospital, we have a little bit of fear. I'm walking around like that, saying, go and see my mate, and I go back out. I'm not going to go around me, everybody else, because I don't know what I'm going to catch in this hospital, yeah? But the doctor goes in every day, doesn't he? Agreed? Do we see the doctor is unwell because he goes into hospital every day? No. Because he goes to the hospital doesn't mean that he is unwell. He goes in, helps people, fix them, and walks back out. He or she fixes people. So the gurus are like this. The gurus are those people that can come into the world, fix people up, and they can go back out. Because they weren't inside this game in the first place. They didn't come into this game like we did. They were sent just to do this mission. They just came from there to here and there and back. Maharaj says, Brahm Gyani. These people that are Brahm Gyani, these people are Parupakar, Jan Parupakari Ay. Maharaj says, Janam Maran Duho mein nahi, Jan Parupakari Ay. Bani says that there's people that come to do Parupakar. Put your hand up if you know what Parupakar means. if you know what it means. Come on, you guys at the back that aren't listening, put your hands up if you know what Parupakar means. The ones from India must know what Parupakar means. It's a simple word, nahi? Nahi? You know, yeah? Parupakar means dujya de hote, parya de hote, upakar karna, to do kirpa, help people. So they come, Maharaj says, Janam, Maran, duho mein nahi. These people are not in the game of Janam, they're not in the game of death. Duho mein nahi, not in both of these things. Jan, Parupakari ay. Servants of God come down to do kirpa upon other people. So Vaheguru loves us a lot, the ik. And they keep sending people, right? Ki ja, kuch karke, do something for these people. They haven't got a clue. Yeah, ja. And they send one of their pagats. The pagats comes here, does Parupakar, doesn't come here to get any reincarnation for themselves. They're not here, they already got mukti from the day they're born. Right? They just come here and they teach people, they guide people, and they go back. Yeah? So this is but the problem is, we human beings, yeah, we think we're normal. So what's wrong with me? I'm alright. I walk around, I got 4, 2 legs, 2 arms, I'm fine. What's wrong with me? The thing is I, me is wrong with me, innit? When I'm talking about what's wrong with me, I'm saying it, I, me. I don't feel connected to him. I don't feel part of the one from where I've come from. So we don't even know how ill we are. So the only way to find out how ill we are is to go and hang out with people that are already well. And you look at them in the eyes and you think, what's up with you, man? You're different to me. Huh? All me and my mates, we're all ill. Something about you is different. And this is what happens to the Sikhs when they met their Guru. When all the Sikhs used to meet the Guru, they would go like, what are you? At the beginning we read a word of Masadiwar. Maharaj said, Balhari Gure Apane, Deo Hari Sadawar, Jin Manas Te Devte Kiye, Kart Na Lagi War. I'm a sacrifice to my Guru. 100 times a day I would die for him. Why? He took human beings and made them into Devte. Manas. Kart Na Lagi War. Did like that. Cheti. Look here, our Guru Nanak Dev Ji. Who did they make into a Devta? It's a good test for you. Who did Guru Nanak Dev Ji make into a Devta? They made them into a demigod. Give you a clue. Guru Angad Dev Ji. They made Guru Angad into a Devta. This is the power of our Guru. They raised people up to the point where they were like superhuman. Baba Ji lived for 125 years. Yeah? They knew Guru Nanak Dev Ji, Guru Angad Dev Ji, Guru Amar Das Ji, Guru Ram Das Ji, Guru Arjan Dev Ji, and Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. They also knew the son of Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji, Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. They probably even knew Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji because they were a baby at that time. Yeah, so they knew probably 8 of the 10 Gurus. Baba Buddha Ji, like that. And Baba Buddha Ji just did a bachan to the wife of Guru Arjan Dev Ji. Mata Ganga Ji wanted a child. She wasn't having a child. She went to Baba Buddha Ji, first time all decked out. Yeah? Baba Ji said, I'm not hungry, I don't want to eat your food. Second time, she made the food herself. She didn't get someone served, cooked it in from outside. She went to Baba Buddha Ji, gave him food. And Baba Buddha Ji picks up an onion. And he goes, Bibi, what do you want? You done your seva, you done seva of me, what can I give you? Jana Parupakari ai. They come to help other people. And Mata Ganga Ji says, I want a son. I want a hair. And Maharaj, Baba Buddha Ji says, you will have such a son who will destroy the enemy's heads. Like I'll destroy this onion. They went, and just do the bang that onion, torta. They said, that's how your son will be. And who was the son of Mata Ganga Ji? Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. They were massive, they were. Yeah? And they fought 4 battles. From a young age they were the Guru. They beat they won all their 4 battles. And what does Bhai Gurdas Ji describe them as? There's a quote about Guru Har Gobind Sahib Ji. He says, Dal Panjan Guru Surma Vad Joda Pahop Parpkari. Dal Panjan. He destroys armies. Guru Surma, the Guru warrior. Vad Joda, Vadda Joda, he's a great big warrior. Yeah? Pahop Parupkari. Does a lot of kirpa on other people. So Guru Sahib is that being that can do this job. Mera Baid Guru Gobinda Har Har Naam Aukhad Mukh Deva Kate Jamki Panda. So our Guru is not, he comes into the medicine, he comes into this hospital that we're in. We're in the hospital right now. Yeah? But he came here to do our udhar. Sanu bachan vaste aaya si. But now we made his, he gave us the solution, and now the Sikhs walk around saying, oh, it's too hard, man. Can't cope with the solution. Because most of the time, if I gave you this, without telling you about this bit here, about this bit here, and the whole diagnosis, people would say, this just sounds crazy. Why would I do that for? But this is the way to get rid of ego. This is the way back to the one. There's one question on this. What incentives does Guru Sahib have? What's he getting out of this? That's a good question to ask, isn't it? Like you go to some gurus, now they give you an easy sort of ride. Some doctors might give you the wrong ride. Remember we said one might keep you ill for a long time. Yeah? Gives you like not a good medicine, keeps you ill so you keep paying him. And the other one, or doesn't give you the solution so you can implement it yourself. And another other one might do too much. What's the incentive of our Guru? Does he gain anything from us? Do we know much about the history of our Gurus? What did Guru Arjan Dev Ji get for being a Guru? Shahidi, yeah? Boiled from underneath. Cooked from underneath. Tale nahi sige. Yeah? Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, the 9th Guru, what did they get for being the Guru? Beheaded in Delhi to save Hinduism, the idea people should have freedom. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, all 4 sons shaheed. Yeah? What did they get from this? Kuch nahi na? Did they have like bank accounts, Swiss bank accounts with like money piled up? Like you might say, what did Sonia Gandhi's family or Indira Gandhi get from this? Yeah? You might ask like, what, but these people, they've got massive bank accounts and money. But what did our Guru get for it? On the worldly stage, they just suffered. Guru Gobind said, leave Anandpur Sahib, live outside, lose everything. Yeah? Lose his 4 sons. So the first thing here is our Guru didn't gain anything from this, yeah? Big thing to important to remember. Okay? No gain. Only he's giving up things to give us the inspiration that we can do it. The second thing is people think, is he keeping us ill for a long time? Or is he giving us the hardest and the fastest thing to do to get Naam? He's giving us like the supreme training ground, isn't he? He's not saying just come to me every once a year, give me 10% and you'll be alright. He's telling us, this is tough. You want to get fixed up, you're going to have to work hard. Wake up early in the morning, do your Naam, say Vaheguru, connect to God, hang out with Sat Sangat, you will get fixed. Kart na lagi var. Din manas te devte kiye, kart na lagi. It doesn't take long to do it. Give you an example, look at Banda Singh Bahadur. Banda Singh Bahadur meets Guru Gobind Singh Ji, he's a Bairagi. He's living in the forest. In one day, Banda Singh Bahadur takes Amrit. He meets Guru Gobind Singh Ji, the next day takes Amrit, becomes Gurbaksh Singh, and goes off to ride off to Sirhind and does Fatih of Sirhind, takes Badla for Chote Sahibzade in one day. Another example, Bal Guru Har Krishan Sahib Ji Maharaj. Yeah? They brought Chhajju in front of him. And the Pandit Lal Chand said, explain the Gita to me. Maharaj says, bring me anybody, I'll get them to explain Gita to you. They brought Chhajju who couldn't even speak properly. If you go to Panjokra Sahib in India, you'll see that Gurdwara. Yeah? They bring Chhajju who's a water carrier. Some people say he was mute. He definitely wasn't the brightest spark in that village anyway. Yeah? Maharaj just touched him and said, Chhajju, tell him the art of the Gita. Chhajju just gets Brahm Gyan there and then explains the Gita. Like that. The Guru can do it as well. Many people, many Mahapurukhs change their whole life like that. So, he gives you the hardest work, you've got nothing to gain from it, gives you the full, there's no hidden thing here, full thing. He's not saying, you'll never be as big as me. I'll give you an example of this. Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj even gave away the Gurgaddi to the Khalsa. They didn't say it has to stay with me. They even gave away the Gurgaddi. There's very few Gurus that gave up the Guruship while they were alive. Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj retired while they were alive. Said to Guru Angad Dev Ji, you're not the Guru, and they went off. The Gurus didn't keep this power for themselves. They were here to spread it. And finally, the Khalsa is given the Guruship itself. And now who is our Guru? Guru Granth Sahib Ji. All the Gyan. And look at our Gurus. They could have been selfish and kept only their own writings inside there. But they didn't. They put in Farid Ji, they put in Kabir Ji, put in Naam Dev Ji, Ramanand Ji, Tanna Jat. Why? To make us realize that the truth is the truth. They didn't have any ego in that situation when they made Guru Granth Sahib Ji. And in the Khalsa Panth, they didn't have any ego. It wasn't their Sodhi line that carried it on. It was all castes. And it was all men and women. And they gave it to the Khalsa. I watched this movie, you might have seen it, Kumari, eh? Seen it? Kumari, it's like a Western movie. This guy, he's a real guy, he pretends to be the Guru. Goes to India, learns how the Gurus speak and stuff, comes back to America. He's from America in the first place, from New Jersey. And he pretends to be a Guru. Yeah? Doesn't speak, he speaks in a funny Indian accent, grows a beard and stuff. He pretends to be a Yogi Guru. And it's all filmed the whole time, and he's doing this whole thing. He said, I'm being filmed for a documentary. And he's got all these people that are becoming his chele, yeah? He teaches them just generic teachings. He's trying to see if he can fool them. At the end of it, he reveals it. He comes out, haircut, wearing normal clothes. Says, I was just faking it. I'm American actually. Those people obviously messes with their minds in a big way, innit? Because they thought he was their guru and stuff. But he says, I'm not here to get you to worship me. Yeah? I'm here to get you to get freedom. That all the stuff that you learned it by yourself. So what he's promoting is you don't need a guru. There's one big problem with this. Look at the incentives of our Guru. Our Guru didn't keep the Guruship for themselves. They passed it on to the followers themselves. There's very few Gurus like this in this world, who empowered the average person. Ki tusi bhi Singh hai gyo, tusi bhi Kaur hai gyo. You're also royal. Have the Taj. Be armed. Elevation of the common person above and beyond what anybody would have ever given them before. They gave Raj in it to the Sikhs. Every Sardar in India, no matter how poor he is on a bicycle, bring a rickshaw job. He's on a rickshaw, big rich person, sits on the back, and what do they call him? Sardarji. Sardar means Lord and Master, isn't it? It means the head of the pind. It's the Sardar. And Ji is even more respectful. If they go onto the village of some Paya, who is from Bihar, what are they going to say to him? Chalawe. Sikh is sitting at the front. They're going to say, Sardarji, please chalao. The whole word is changed. Maharaj is given so much respect and honor to the Sikh. The average Sikh. They raise them up. Whoever takes this medicine and lives in the Rahat and starts to get better, becomes one of these people that are on the path of recovery. Rehni rahe, soi Sikh mera. He is my patient, Maharaj says. The one who follows my medicine, my solution, the one who follows the path I give him, that is my patient. They go, if I'm the teacher, if I'm the doctor, then my patients are those people that follow the prescription. And they say, Oh Sahib, main uska chela. I am his chela and he is my guru. Uttam Padvi Maharaj. They gave it away. I'll give you one, I'm going to finish off with this, yeah? To address that video about Kumari, just to let you know, like, why do you need a guru? Why do we need a guru? Rather than just fix ourselves up. Why don't you just take these teachings I gave you, don't follow Guru Granth Sahib Ji, but just take the average teachings and just start to do it yourself. Imagine there's a mountain. And we're all climbing this mountain, okay? We're all climbing up this mountain. And the whole point of life is to get to the top of the mountain. Agreed? Let's say figuratively or not. There's a treacherous path, yeah? There's two options. There's a rope that comes down from above. The rope is being sent from above. You can grab hold of that rope and you can climb up. That's the Guru path. Then there's another path. That's it, you just get your rope yourself from the bottom, your own rope, and you start climbing yourself. You start teaching yourself. Okay? And some people are like, I'm going to teach myself. I'm going to go online, I'm going to read a bit of Deepak Chopra, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I'm going to work it out for myself. And to be honest, a lot of the basic stuff you will get. You will get. from that. How to live, how to be a decent person, blah blah, right? Sometimes you might even pick up this reincarnation life cycle and stuff, and about Naam. Yeah? You might even pick up some of that stuff. There's a problem with this path. At some point, you're going to face a cliff which looks like this. You're here, you're going up. You're going to face a cliff like this, and your rope can't get you over it. The path is long, it's high, isn't it? To get to be one with Vaheguru. The thing is, climbing up this way, you can't do it. But that rope that came from above, these people that are on this rope, they will get over it. Without a guru, we can't reach the top. Guruji says it himself. He goes, "Tusi na mano." Look at Guru Amar Das Ji, even them. They were going to Ganga twice a year for 10 years. And yet when they met that brahmachari, and he was like, "Thode kol guru ni? Niguriya. You are Niguriya. You haven't got a guru. There's no one that you submit to. There's no one that you follow. There's no one that guides you. You just work it out for yourself." How do you work it out for yourself if you start off wrong? If you're starting off with a disease, how do you work out your own solution? This is the disease we start off with, homemade. And how can I and me work out my own solution to get better out of I and me? We need somebody who doesn't got I and me. We need somebody who's fully realized. We need a guru who's being sent from above. So this is the reason our gurus came. They had to come, and the only way to get a guru is to treat them away, a bit like a doctor, and accept the medicine. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. Yeah? There's no point. The way to become a Sikh is to go to Guru Granth Sahib Ji and find out, how can I get better? And the only way to get better is through Naam. So whether you keep your case or what, that's irrelevant. Unless you start chanting God's name, unless you start reading Bani, you're not going to get better. Because everybody's diseased. Everybody's got the rog as well. Alright. We'll stop there. If I said anything that offended anybody, I apologise. And if I made some mistakes in the Bani and that kind of stuff, I apologise as well. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Also check out our Amritsar Visitor Center project that we are currently fundraising for. Sangat Ji, we need your support. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.